What's going on, guys? My name is Rumble Scratch, and in today's video we're going to be talking about the brand new Sukko Fest of PvP that's going to be coming out depending on where you are, but it's going to be coming out today or tomorrow. I'm in Europe, so for me it's going to be tomorrow, and it's going to be featuring the three new PvP limited rare recruits, which are Calgary Nolan, which are not a dual unit, and then Konis and Kaku. So I have already talked about them in my previous videos, but in this particular video I want to analyze the structure of the Sukko Fest. Like, they are really good units, Calgary and Nolan. For those of you who haven't checked my videos, I'm gonna quickly mention what they do. For the start of the battle, they give attack up to themselves, and then at the end of the battle, so the last 40 seconds of the battle, they are giving only to themselves. Attack level 6, special city up level 6, and speed up level 6. So they are really fast, but the good thing about them is their special. So their special, it's only 15-second cooldown like Kizaru, so very fast. And then he targets himself for attack up level 7 for 35 seconds. The good thing about this special is the difference of this timing. So 35 special buff for only a 15-second city special. It's amazing because you can actually stack it over and over again, and then speed up level 7 to themselves, which is allowing them to activate the second time the special much faster. I mean, not much faster, but the moment that they will have their special charge, they will probably attack and activate it because they're gonna be very fast. And then they target one enemy for attack 2.5, which is really high. And considering all the attack up buffs that they give themselves, and then they give with the special to themselves, this is gonna be a lot of damage, and they are probably gonna start one-shotting enemies very early, mostly because defense at the very start is very rare to find, and even a defense up level 6 buff will probably not be enough to tank one of these hits. Like, the first activation will probably be dealing around 4,000 damage, which is absolutely amazing. Probably it won't be killing an enemy at the first activation, but it's gonna be dealing a lot of damage. And then the second activation is gonna be much more powerful, and the third one. But they are also really good if you put them to just enter at the end of the match, so that there's the special city up for the last 30 seconds, and then they are just god mode, destroying all the units. But well, and Konis, she's only a unit for the first 40 seconds. The passive is only giving something for the first 40 seconds, but what it is giving, it's really good for the first 40 seconds of the battle. She's debuffing Sai in the special city down by level 6, so that's a lot, and that's gonna be doing a lot of stuff against the Sai teams and against slasher teams. And also for the first 40 seconds, in type teammates defense up level 2, which is nice, but it's not gonna be that relevant, I think, but it's nice. Then a kind of low special city special, and then the special will be dealing defense down level 2 to all enemies, which that's really good. Also for 24 seconds, which is a lot. And then speed down also to all enemies level 6, which is amazing. And then guard down, which is okay. And then that's the amazing part. She will target 2 side enemies for 100% special bind. So that's gonna be really good. The problem is that Roger ignores that. And then one side enemy for 100% of action bind for 10 seconds. 10 seconds of action bind, it's amazing. It's a lot. Like Kuzan is all the all very known Kuzan. It's the action bind is only for 5 seconds, and that's double of that. So that's really good. The only problem is that, yes, it will be very useful, like, in side teams. If some of these debuffs target Roger, is gonna be quite unfortunate because he ignores that. But if you can action bind the Kizaru, special bind the Law, like whatever. And the thing is, I also mentioned it in one of my videos, the V3 Law will not be removing these buffs because he's also his side, and he will be getting these debuffs, and he doesn't ignore that with the resistance. So the debuff removal in the special of V3 Law is just whatever, because if you actually debuff him, it doesn't really matter because he doesn't resist it. So we have this Kaku, and Kaku is gonna be quite good also. He's also a slasher. Calgary Nolan are also slashers, and then he's gonna give HP up to strength, which is nice. It's not game changing, and then for the first 40 seconds of the battle, he's gonna be debuffing Dex a lot by special city down and defense down level 2. So that's gonna be very useful against, for example, the Rainbow team and against B26 plus Rayleigh. And then the special is low cooldown, and it's giving enemies in medium range attack 2.2, which is really high actually. And then he further debuffs Dex type for defense down level 5. So that's basically going to be the counter of Rayleigh, and it's going to be very useful. And I really like these units, and I will be analyzing now the structure of the Sukko Fest and telling you whether you guys should pull on it or not. So here in all these tags, I was hoping that they would be guaranteeing some of these units, like the previous PvP banners that we have had, but as it was the release of 3 characters at the same time, I understand that they didn't want to make different parts for this banner. So they have made a good thing, so I will be talking about it. And the other thing that I wanted to mention is that in JP all these units were coming out max special and max passive in terms of Pyro Rumble. So if you were pulling them in the debut banner, they were max. So, and we are apparently not getting that, and that really sucks. It also happened for us for PvP Whitebeard, so he didn't come max either, and in JP he was. So that's really unfortunate. I really hate that. I really think that they should be coming max, or at least half max. Like it's the least that you can ask. I think if you're pulling in these kind of banners, it's for getting these PvP units, and if you're pulling on the debut banner, you should get at least some levels on them. But well, the thing is, in JP I think they were not guaranteed at any point, and here they kind of are. So that's the exchange, but I don't really think it's worth it to lose all these Pyro Rumble EXP just to guarantee yourself the unit, because if you have to spend 97,500 Pyro Rumble EXP to max them, you're losing quite a lot on investment on other units that JP players didn't have to. But well, that's my opinion. I really like though that they are guaranteed. So I mean, yes, I hate that they are not max, but at least they are guaranteed. So the first multi is gonna be 30 gems. That's the stock standard normally in all Sukko Fest. And the second, 5th, and 10th multi, it's gonna be guaranteed to be a new Pyro Rumble only character. So that means that it's gonna be either Kaku, Konis, and or Calgary Nolan. So that's a really good step. Also, it's on the second step, so that's amazing that you get one of these units guaranteed on the second multi. That's amazing, because in other PvP limited rare recruit banners, they were being guaranteed at 5. So here, by doing 5, you get 2 of them. I mean, if you're lucky, at least one of them. And then the third pool is a Sukko Fest exclusive. We don't actually have the list of boosted Sukko Fest exclusives, so we don't know what you can pull from here. It would be really good if you can pull, for example, Boa, because myself, I do not really have her, and is actually one of the most wanted legends that I'm missing right now, just for the Pyro Rumble. And then 4th multi and 8th, there's gonna be one Rainbow Gem, which is gonna be very nice. And then 6, 9, guaranteed to be a raid boosted character, a Sukko Fest exclusive. Not a really good step. And the 7 is guaranteed a PP limited rare recruit, but not one of the new ones, so it can be any of them. Here we have a list of all the PP limited rare recruits, so you still have with that 7th step a pretty good chance of getting one of the new ones, because it's 3 out of, let's say, 3 out of 8, I think, so that's a pretty good chance. But the thing is that if you get to 7th step, you will have gone through the second and fifth step, so you will probably be having all the new, two of the new ones at least, probably. So this seventh step, it's not really good. And then the rate boosted characters, which are for the steps 6 and 9. This is like all the PP or limited rare records, and then some units from normal batches. So the Boa badge is actually boosted, so that's really good. I am missing this Nico Robin, and it would be nice to get her, and then some other units. But the thing is, like, I think the good steps are till the fifth step. Then after that, it just, yeah, you can go on if you want. But I really love this second step. So I think that if you care about PvP, even if you say, oh, I'm saving for Luffy Sanji or whatever, I really think it's not a bad idea to do 2 multis here, because it's just 80 gems to guarantee you one of these 3 new units, which all 3 of them are gonna be very useful. Like if you get Calgary Nolan, you have another bench unit that you can put together with PvP Whitebeard, and you're very safe, because if your main team dies, you get these units that are dealing a lot of damage. The same goes for Kaku, and also these 2 units are slashers, so if you have a slasher team, they are further buffing it. And if you get Konis, you can do really great stuff with her by debuffing the enemy slashers, for example, together with B3 Katakuri. So I think that all 3 units are worth 80 gems, so it's a win-win situation. And then if you want to go up to the 5th multi, it's only let's see, 130 gems for 3 multis. Then there's a 1 rainbow gem multi, so 181 gems for potentially 2 of these new units, like if you don't get the dupe, or and then potentially getting gold with these 3 units with these 5 multis, and then you have a chance of getting new rare recruits and get a chance of getting some of the legends that are in the banner that we don't know which ones are. So I think it's really recommendable to do at least 2 multis here, and then if you want to go further, you can go to the 5th. I think I will be going to the 5th multi, because the thing is, I really like Luffy Sanji, and I think they are gonna be really good in Pyro Rumble, but like I probably will be able to survive a little bit without them when they come out. And in terms of the normal game, like, yeah, everything I think that Luffy Sanji can beat, Roger can beat, or Shanks Crew can beat. So it's like, it's not that essential to have the new legend, apart from boosted things in treasure maps or things like this. And like when, for example, when there was the content of Carp Challenge number 6, yes, it was pretty much essential to have Luffy Law, but now we don't have these kinds of challenges. If you get one of the top tier legends, or 2 of them, or even 3 with, for example, super type Snakeman, you're pretty good to go. You can skip one of these batches, and there's a lot of these small batches like PP, limited rare recruits, limited rare recruit batches, support banners. Like there's a lot of these Sukko Fest that go more unnoticed, and I think it's really recommendable to pull in some of them if you're interested in PvP, because these units are absolutely amazing. And if you have a lot of these PvP limited rare records, you can build like 8-man teams, which are pretty max and pretty powerful. So that's the thing that I would recommend doing. But at the end of the day, it's your decision. So let me know in the comment section down below, what are you going to be doing? Are you going to be pulling for these brand new units? Which one of these units do you want to get the most? I think in my case, I really love Calgary and Nolan, but I also would like to get my hands on either of the other 2. So like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.